what's poppin', people? It's your boy Zay, the resident Digimon expert on the TCG Cast channel. And today we have a special video. I just want to say beforehand, I want to apologize for the last podcast. Something happened and my audio cut out. I don't know what was going on there. So kind of as a I don't know what to call it. Basically, we're doing a set 7 reveal analysis kind of thing. Yeah, let's get into that. Well, actually, before we get into that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about how you like or what card that you like in set 7. Yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. So set 7 is basically all about hybrid Digimon. I know one of my friends, Nick. Shout out to Nick. He is a big fan of hybrid Digimon, and so he's really gonna like it. With this card, this Flamon right here, essentially it's like a hybrid searcher. So you can search, like it says, on play, you get to reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add a card with hybrid, Takuya Kambara. I hope I said that right. I might have butchered that. And then Susanomon, which, that card, whenever we get to it, that card's insane. And then it has a nice inheritable effect. So on deletion, you can play a Takuya Kambara from your hand for free, which is actually pretty dope. Yeah, just kind of like the eggs. There's nothing really too crazy going on here. I think, was it this one? One of your effects places the Digimon under this. Oh yes, this card. So whenever we get the classic collection, this baby is actually going to be pretty useful. Just because, well, if you try to play the Machine Dramon deck, you can essentially put a Digimon that have machine in their type under it. And if you have this baby under the Machine Dramon, you get to draw a card, which is actually not that bad. You know, when it comes to card games, you gotta love drawing cards. Let's see, another cool card in red. Oh, actually, there's 3. The first one, well, besides this Flamon, can we talk about Toy Agumon and look how cute he is, or you know, whatever it is. Looks so dope. I want to play that card in all my red decks. All of them. Not some of them. Not even most. All of them. And another card that I think is pretty cool is Hercules. In set 6, we're supposed to be getting the Jesmon deck, in which it has like, the Jesmon kind of archetype, kind of goes along with like Sistermons and Sistermons and like Hookmon and Sabre Hookmon and whatnot. So this Hookmon is actually pretty cool because whenever you attack, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add all Sistermons in their names to your hand, and then you put everything else at the bottom of the deck, which is actually pretty cool. So like if you happen to have like top deck 5 Sistermons, you get to add all of them, but realistically you'll probably get like 2 or 3. So it's pretty cool. It's something to think about whenever set 7 comes out. I know another card that everybody's kind of talking about is this Aldemon. Also, side note, I haven't seen all the cards in this, so this is like a pseudo first impressions. So yeah. So what do you do, Aldemon, when one of your Digimon with a Tamer card and its Digivolution cards digivolves into this card in your hand? Gosh, words. Reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 2. Okay, so that's not that bad. When digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gets plus 4,000 DP. Cool. Oh, this is the thing that they were talking about, the inheritable skill. Okay, on your turn, while this Digimon has hybrid or 10 warriors in its trait, it doesn't activate security effects on option cards. So essentially, if you play like a red deck, well, I mean, you would play a red deck with this card, and you have like a bunch of security checks, and you can kind of utilize what red usually does and kind of boost up the DP power of it. And if you do like a bunch of security checks, then yeah, that's pretty amazing, especially if you can't check or if your opponent can't do any option effects or security option effects. So yeah, Gaia Force, not a thing. Was it Absolute Blast? Not a thing. What else is not a thing? Hammer Spark? Not a thing. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, can we talk about how dope that this Emperor Greymon is? Also, it has Blitz, and for those that have seen my what deck was it? Shoutmon, yeah, my Shoutmon DX deck. You guys know how much I love Blitz. In fact, this card has Blitz. Oh, fantastic. So yeah, when you Digivolve, it has Blitz. Then on your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon is blocked, you unsuspend it. Gain a memory for each. What? Oh, that's sick. Oh. Okay, so like hypothetically, right? If we had three, right? No. Yeah, if we were at 3 memory, we Digivolve to that, give our opponent 1 memory. Then we swing. And if they block, and if we have like at least like one hybrid under it, then we gain a memory, unsuspend it. So now it's back to our turn. And we can swing again. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. And then there's this Chaos Dramon. Basically, you can Digivolve this on top of a Machine Dramon for 1. Then you can play like a red or a black Cyborg from your hand or trash under it to kill a 6,000 DP Digimon or less for each level 5. Oh. That's actually not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Huh. That'd be kind of interesting to see. So yeah, going on to blue. Now I know blue this set. I don't think it's. I know there's like 2 cards in here that's pretty good, but I'm not sure it's gonna be all that. So this Goemon's actually interesting. So this Goemon on play, when this card is played from a Digivolution card, you get to draw 2. So essentially, if you move that Digimon from the stack onto like play, essentially you get to draw 2. And drawing 2, actually pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Then we have, Strawberryman, which is the same thing as Flamemon, but it just looks for Koji Minamoto. Yeah. Which is actually pretty cool. And then we got a couple of Kakumon. That's actually pretty dope. What do? You can Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue tamers as if the tamer is a level 3 Digimon. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Trash. So wait. When Digivolving, trash 1 Digivolution card from the bottom of your opponent's Digimon. So it's, I don't know if it'll be better than Lobomon, but it's the same as Lobomon, but you just get the trash Digivolution card, which can be useful, but I don't know. I'll probably just stick with Lobomon in my deck. Okay, what else we got over here? We got Kendo Garurumon. This card looks dope. Oh, I saw jamming. Hold up. Okay, so you can Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue tamers as a level 3 for 2. Okay, that's dope. When Digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its trait or Koji Minamoto is and it's it gains jamming for the turn. Oh, swing with jamming. Oh, I love it. Okay, that's a card that I would definitely consider putting in one of my decks just because it has jamming. Okay, Corey Kakumon. Okay, this card it's okay. Basically, if you Digivolve it on top of a hybrid or a Tommy Himi, one of your opponent's Digimon with no sources can attack or block, which is, like I'd rather have just Hexablamon on the field, but yes, Okay, everybody was talking about, and when I mean everybody, I mean some people in the Digimon community, well, a lot of people in the Digimon community was talking about this card. So, Daipinmon also. Okay, can we talk about this card for a second? This is a penguin with popsicles in his hand. What? What is this? Where did this Digimon come from? I need to know the lore behind Daipinmon. If you know the lore, type it in the comments. Let me know. Okay, so when Digivolving, for each Digimon your opponent has with no Digivolution cards, you get to draw one. So are you telling me that if I Digivolve and my opponent has like 5 Digimon with no sources, I get to draw a card? So I get to draw like 5 cards from that? That's crazy. Okay, and then on your opponent's turn, while a card with hybrid is in its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, none of your opponent's level 3 Digimon can attack. So basically, RIP to Rookie Rush. So if you're playing against a Rookie Rush deck, you better have this card or you're gonna get screwed. Or if you're playing Hexablow, one of those two. Okay, so then what's next over here? We have Beowulfmon. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this card. That card's kind of eh. Who are you? Garurumon. Okay. This is another. Okay, so I forgot to kind of point out the red version, but essentially, there is a metal Greymon and this Garurumon where on play you get to gain 2 memory, and then if you don't have a tamer in play, you get to play the color tamer. So with Metal Greymon, if you have a red, if you don't have a red tamer, you get to play a red one. But for this one, if you have a blue tamer, or if you don't have a blue tamer, you get to play it for free, which is okay. Can't really complain about that. Then its inheritable is when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your main phase, gain a memory. Okay, so I guess if you're trying to build a All Force Vitramon deck, this would be the perfect card for that. Yeah, actually, yeah, I can see that. Okay, Wamon. Wamon. I like the name. I don't know why. Okay, on play, you may play a level 3 Digimon from one of your Digimon's Digivolution cards as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. If you do, you may place one blue Digimon from your hand at the bottom of one of your Digimon's Digivolution cards. So I think if you pair this up with the Goemon that we mentioned earlier, you could essentially draw 2, and then you can put another card in your hand at the bottom of one of your Digimon. I'd like to see that in play. That'd be interesting. I don't know if I would play that, but it'd be kind of interesting. Okay, King Wamon, the king of all Wamons. Anyway, okay, so when attacking, you may play a level 3 Digimon card or one Wamon from this Digivolution card source as another. Okay, people. So basically, you play this, you swing, you play this for free, then you put the Goemon that's under the King Wamon, and now you have 3 dudes on the board, and then you draw a card. Or draw 2. That's actually not that bad. Then your turn when you play a Digimon from one of your... return a level 4 or lower Digimon to your opponent's... So we got a little removal going on. Okay. I see you. Now these are the cards that I wanted to talk about further. Magna Garurumon. One, I'm pretty sure there's an alternate art version of this card that looks dope as hell. Yeah. I haven't really read the effect, so let's go ahead and do that. When Digivolving and when attacking, once per turn. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so do you get... Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, once per turn, you may return one card with hybrid and its traits from this Digivolution card, Digimon's Digivolution cards to your hand to return one of your opponent's Digimon with the same level as the returned card to its owner's hand. Okay. And you trash the rest of the Digivolution cards. Then once per turn, on your turn, when an effect adds a card to your hand, you may suspend one of your Digimon. Okay. That's That's a little weird. A little weird. I feel like that's a very big brain type of effect, and as of now, I'm not quite there. I'm not quite there to see. I feel like there's potential with this, but I'm not mentally. I'm not quite there yet. um, so the next one, Ancient Megatherium. This is something that we talked about on the pod previously, but I wanted to talk about it again because this card is dope. For each card with hybrid and its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, you get to trash one Digivolution card from the bottom of each of your opponent's Digimon. That's dope. Then for each Digimon your opponent has with no Digivolution sources, you get to draw two. So you can draw a lot of cards. You have the ammo, the clips, the bullets. That's great. And then on deletion, you can play a blue level 4 or lower card with hybrid, which is pretty awesome. We've seen this with the secret rare ancient Garurumon. So it's actually pretty nice. Can't complain with that. Now yellow is interesting because yellow is getting for the first time, yellow has a card that has Digiburst. So yellow is getting more OP with every set. Okay, so this Harrismon. Yeah, so it's inheritable effect. When this card is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst, return it to hand. This is kind of the same thing as the Lalomon in set 4, I believe. Also similar to Ghostmon, which is the purple Digimon that does the same thing. Then we get another Pulsemon. Pulsemon's pretty good. When his inheritable effect is when attacking. If you have 3 security, you gain 2 memory. Can't go wrong with gaining 2 memory. With that you can kind of like, what's the word for it? Basically, you can like extend your plays, do a bunch of crazy stuff, and I like it. I like it a lot. Bulkmon, the beefy boy. On your opponent's turn, while you have 3 or more security cards, this Digimon gains it gains blocker. Oh, that's dope. Oh yes, I'm at 3 security. My level 5 can block. Can you do something about it? Yes? No? Aha. Yeah, that's actually pretty dope. I like that. Okay, Philmon. Digiburst 2. Okay, and then one of your Digimon gains security attack -2. I mean, if you want to halt your opponent down, I guess that's pretty cool. But other than that, yeah. Let's see. This is Kazemon, the yellow hybrid. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your yellow tamers as if the tamer is a yellow 3 Digimon. I will tell you this, with this card alone, a lot of people are probably going to play the OG Shine Greymon, because Shine Greymon lets you call out a bunch of tamers, and then you can just swing with everything, and then depending on how much memory you get after using like the Kyrie and the TK, you can just digivolve onto a yellow tamer, swing, do it again, swing, do it again, swing, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty brutal. So for those for all you Digimon players out there, be very wary of this card. Okay, what's next? Zephyrmon. Okay, it does the same thing. If a card with hybrid or Zoe or Emoto, all your security Digimon gets plus 3,000 until the end of your opponent's turn. It's not that bad. I mean, it could be better, but it's an card. Boutmon. Okay. On your opponent's turn, when an opponent Digimon attacks a player, if you have 3 or more security cards, unsuspend this Digimon. So if you have the level like a random level 6 on top of it, you have this card and you have the other one that we talked about that has blocker, then you can essentially just like, oh yeah, and it's not once per turn, so you can block multiple times with that if you are at the 3 or more security threshold. That's actually dope. Okay. I might have to make another yellow deck. Okay, Jet Sylphimon. When digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its traits is in this, you get to recover one. Oh, way! I love recovery. Yes, I love it. Healing is fantastic. Okay, Stephylmon. When digivolving, if this Digimon has one Digivolution card, you may place up to 2 level 4 or lower yellow Digimon from your hand at the bottom. Then you draw one for each Digimon you placed under it. So if you just only have like a level 4 under it, you can, or okay, so if you Digivolve on top of level 4 and there's no other sources, you get to put essentially 2 level 4 or lower under it and then draw 2 more. So it kind of resets itself in a way, which is pretty dope. Then as an inheritable effect, when this card is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst, one of your Digimon gets security +1. Yes, I like it. I like that a lot. I like hitting security or multiple securities. That is my thing. As for all those that have known me playing Shoutmon, I like that. Okay, and then who are you, Rasenmon? When digivolving into this card from your hand, the memory cost of the digivolution is equal to the number of cards in your security stack? What? If you have 0 security, the memory cost is 1. Okay. So it can't go to 0, but it stays at 1. Huh. That's actually crazy. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Then its main effect, once per turn, Digiburst up to 4. Then one of your Digimon or one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3k for the turn. So essentially you can minus 12k one Digimon, or maybe 3 here, 6 there, or you can do it at a different time. That's actually pretty dope. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, Rasenmon, I see you. I see you. Okay, so just to finish up yellow, okay, Kazuchimon. This is essentially the level 6 version of Pulsemon, which I think is dope. I also kind of like this effect. Actually, no, I really like this effect. By the way, if you have 3 or more security cards, gain 2 memory. Oh, so if we're at 3. Okay, so if we're at 3, 3 security, then we digivolve that. We gain 2 memory. So essentially, I guess it lowers the cost to like 3, but then we can attack and gain 2 more. If we have the I believe the Pulsemon under it, which is actually pretty dope. Then if you have 2 or fewer security, you can recover one, which I love me some recovery. I love it a lot. Wait, recover one until there are 3 cards in your yo, wait, what? Oh, okay, that's crazy. So if you're at 0, right, and you digivolve that, you get to go up to 3. That's dope. That saves lives. What's this Digimon's name again? Hold up. Kazuchimon saves lives. Can we get that hashtag in the comments, please? Okay, and then on your turn, while you have 3 or more security cards, this gains security +1. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Gatsumon. Okay, we're getting into the green now. Now, before I go into green, this card and this other card, I'm like almost like 70% sure I'm gonna do a deck profile whenever we get these cards. Which is crazy. Anyway, sorry, geeking out over here. So yeah, Gatsumon on play. You may reveal 1 green Digimon card from your hand, and if you do, you place it at the top of your deck, which is like, yeah, like, okay, so it sounds weird, but it's actually pretty good. Because if you build, okay, so there's a green gotcha deck that's been kind of going around, and essentially what you do in the green gotcha deck is you swing with your level 5, then you can potentially look at the top 3 of your deck, and then you digivolve on top of a level 6 for free. So if you have like a level 6 in your hand that you don't want in your hand and you want it on top of your deck to digivolve for free, you can do that with this card. Fantastic. I like it. Let's see. Okay, Betamon. Let's see. Okay, Betamon's the same thing as the Flamon and Strawberryman, except it doesn't search for Susanomon. That's the main difference. Tortomon. When attacking, you may reveal a green Digimon from your hand and place it on the top of your deck to have this Digimon gain +3. So it turns into a 7K. Or no, the level 5. Oh, okay. So the level 5 on top of it gets +3. Right. Okay. Beetlemon, you can Digivolve on top of your Tamer. Okay, that's cool. Then when Digivolving, reveal the top 5. And you can add a hybrid or a JP Shibuyama. Okay, a nice hybrid and Tamer searcher. Specific Tamer searcher though. Metal Kabutarimon. Basically, it does the same thing, except you look for. Oh wait, are these the same cards? Oh no, okay, this is Butyl One. Wait, so what's the difference? What's the Oh, okay. When Digivolving, if it has a hybrid or JP Shibuyama, you get to suspend a 6,000 power or less Digimon on your opponent's side. That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, this is a vanilla, a 8,000 level 4, which is kind of crazy to think about because typically you see this DP power on level 5s. So yeah, for those building green on set 7, keep that in mind. Okay, Mammy Tyramon. Real top 3. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this card is similar to Jagamon from set 1, in which you swing at your opponent, then you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, then you can Digivolve a level 6 from that pile on top of that card for free, which is dope. Let's see. Then Rhino Kabutarimon. When attacking, if a card with hybrid or insectoid is in its traits, you can Digivolve. Wait, what? Oh, you can Digivolve into a Digimon card with insectoid or 10 warriors in its traits from your hand for 3 memory. Okay, so you can kind of do the gotcha strategy with this card too. I actually kind of like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So now let's get to the level 6s. Okay, this Digimon right here that's highlighted right here, this is the Digimon that I want very badly. I also need to see if that's a SR, because if it's a rare, then I'm gonna be hype and happy. Hype and happy, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, Sabre Leomon, when you Digivolve it, it turns into a 15K, and then if it dies, you gain 2 memory. That's I guess that's cool. It's a nice I guess attack strategy. Okay, what's next? Dino Rexmon. When Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, just straight up, okay? And then that Digimon doesn't unsuspend during your next unsuspend phase. That's fantastic. The last time we seen a Digimon that does that was Megatherium, which is the level 6. Except Dino, what is it? Dino Rexmon? Is this what? Yeah, Dino Rexmon has a different secondary ability in which this Digimon gets 1,000 power for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon, which is Like, I prefer the Megatherium because while your opponent has a Digimon suspended, you get to do security attack +1. And as far as, you know, I've talked about how much I like security attack +1, and yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay, Ancient Beetlemon. A lot of people were talking about this card. This is one of the cards I've seen, and this card is dope because on your turn, when one of your Digimon with 10 warriors or hybrid is in its traits, deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, you get to trash the top card of your opponent's security. You don't have to do a security check. You just kill one of their Digimons, and then their security is gone. That's fantastic. And then if this happens to die, you can play a green level 4 or lower hybrid for free, which is dope. Again, we've seen this ability in different hybrid Digimon in the past, like the ancient Garurumon that I mentioned. Um, and yeah, I like it. I think it's also cool because if you pair this up with the starter deck Kabutarimon, if you swing at your opponent's Digimon, the Mega Kabutarimon says that has the same effect as this Digimon. So essentially, you get to kill two of their security. I can't talk. You get to kill two of their security stack or cards, and you don't even have to do a security check. That's fantastic. I like it. I like this a lot. This gets 5 stars in my book. Now, the card that I want to talk about, that I'm 100% doing a deck profile on, is this card right here. Ebonwumon. One, okay, this card looks scary as hell. I'm not going to lie. This thing has 2 heads. It has like a tree on its back. It basically looks like a Torterra, but scarier. I don't like it, but I like the skill of this Digimon. So, when Digivolving, you get to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then you gain 1 memory for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. And with green, there's a lot of ways to suspend your opponent's Digimon. It's great. Then, on your opponent's turn, all your Digimon gain this effect. You must trash a card to unsuspend this Digimon. So, if they have like 3 Digimon on the field that are all rested, and then you pass turn, and then they try to unsuspend, they have to get rid of 3 cards. That screws over a lot of decks. Now, I don't know how efficient I don't know how efficient it'll be because there's a lot of ways to draw in this game, depending on if you play like against a blue deck or yellow or even purple. But I think this will be a pretty nice deck to play. So yeah, that card's dope. And that is pretty much it for green. Now we're black. We don't really get a lot of cool things. We have Dorumon making its first appearance. This card, essentially, you get to look for X antibody card or a Coda Domato. And then when you place a Digimon or when one of your effects places a Digivolution card under this Digimon, you gain a memory. So kind of what I was mentioning with the black baby earlier. You kind of do that to get like you would do that to gain a memory, draw a card, and do other crazy plays. So that's pretty cool. Monitamon, what do? You add a Nightmon or Deadly Axemon. What? Is there a different Nightmon in this? Because the only Nightmon that we've seen is the yellow one, which was in set 5. Okay, I'm a little confused. A little confused, but we'll figure it out. Oh, hey, look, it's a Nightmon card. Okay. What do? When attacking, you may trash all the Digivolution cards on one of your Deadly Axemon and place it at the bottom of this Digimon. The Digivolve this card into a Dark Nightmon in your hand for free. While this Digimon has Nightmon or Bagramon in its name, it gains security attack +1. Okay, there is a lot of things going on here, and I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, Deadly Axemon. On play, reveal the top 5 cards. Add up to 2 cards with Nightmon in their name. Add them to your hand. Okay. Your turn. While this Digimon has Nightmon or Bagramon in its name, it gets +2000. Okay, that's cool. Can't really complain with that. Okay, so what? Grumblemon? Grumble. Okay, so it's another Digimon that you can Digivolve on top of one of your black tamers, and it's okay. So basically, you can like cheat this out for 2 memory, on top of a black tamer. It's okay. Black doesn't really play a lot of tamers, so I don't know how efficient this would be. But yes. While I take a sip of this water, go ahead and hit the like button, or leave me an awesome comment. Okay. Now we're back in business. Okay, so Gigasmon. You can digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your black tamers, as if the tamer is a level 3 black Digimon, and it gains blocker. Okay, that's not that bad. Is it for the turn or just? Okay, no, it's just straight up blocker. Okay, that's not that bad. See, I would play this instead of Grumblemon because with black, it's mainly about reboot and blocker. Those are basically the two keyword skills with that. So if my opponent happened to like get rid of my blockers in like the past turn, and then I had like I needed like some sort of defense to like win the game, I can just digivolve on top of one of my tamers. Boom, I got a blocker. You can't do anything. You can't kill me this turn. Bow. Okay, Dorugamon. On your opponent's turn, while you have another Digimon in play with X antibody in its traits, or a card with X antibody in its traits, this Digimon's Digivolution card. Wait. Okay, this Digimon gains blocker. That's not too bad. All turns while this Digimon has X antibody in its traits, you get 1,000. Okay. Not too bad. Dark Knightmon. You may you may place a Skull Knightmon and or Deadly Axemon from your hand, and or trash in this Digivolution cards. When this Digimon is deleted, you can play a Skull Knightmon or a Deadly Axemon from this Digimon's Digivolution cards. Suspended without paying its memory. Oh, okay. Doru Greymon. When digivolving, you may place one black card with X antibody in its traits from your hand to prevent the effects of. Oh, okay, so it kind of stops DP reduction or just using an effect to delete the Digimon. That's not that bad. While this Digimon has X antibody in its traits, it gains security attack +1. Yes, I support that a lot. Now level 6s. We got Doru Goemon. For each card with X antibody in its traits, it gets 1,000. Okay, when attacking, you may place a card with X antibody from your hand to the bottom of this Digivolution cards to delete up to 2 Digimon with the play cost less than or equal to this Digimon's Digivolution cards. Oh, okay. I don't know how effective that will be. It sounds pretty effective, but I really don't know how much black will see play, because black as of now is not really a good color at the moment, but who knows, maybe there's gonna be some cracked out player that just like finesses everybody with black. Okay, Ancient Volcanomon. Yo, I like the name. Okay. When digivolving, Digivolve 3. Ow. Okay. Then on deletion, you can play. Oh, that's it? Okay, that's that's very Okay, what's next? We got purple now. Purple, very interesting. There's one card that I really like out of this. Okay, Lotmon. When you play a tamer, gain a memory. Yeah, so with purple, I guess is like you just play tamers from your hand for free somehow, or you cheat it out some way. Ghostmon, its play cost is 3, and it's 5, has 5,000 DP. That's okay. That's crazy. That's a little crazy. Eismon Scatter Mode. When this is deleted, you get to draw 3 and trash 2 cards from your hand. That is a nice card to. So with purple, you kind of have to cycle through your deck to find your pieces. So this would be a good card to kind of be considered when you're building a purple deck. When Dingomon. Oh, I remember this Digimon from the first Digimon movie, like the early 2000 movie. Okay, I support. When digivolving, you may reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, trash all tamers among them, and then place everything else at the bottom of the deck. Then its inheritable skill, when you play a tamer, you draw a card. I support. Just because it's when Dingomon. And its effects are pretty nice too. Can't really complain about that. Loemon. What? May digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your purple tamers, as if the tamer is a level 3 purple Digimon. Only reason I say ants because purple doesn't really play that many tamers. They only, as of now, people only play the Matt Ishida from the first starter, or not first starter, from the first set. So yeah. Okay, Eismon. When you trash this card in your hand using one of the effects, if Eismon Scatter Mode is in your trash, you may play this card without paying its memory. That's dope. And then for each Eismon Scatter Mode in your trash, it gains +2. So if you have like 2 of those, you're at a 9k. A level 4 that's at 9k, that's actually crazy. I support. Okay, Kaiser Leomon. Digivolve on top of a tamer. Also for those that might have missed it, this whole set is about tamers. And soon we will get to all the tamers in here. So okay, so if you digivolve it on top of a Digimon that has hybrid, or purple Digimon with hybrid, or Kochi Kimura, get retaliation. That's not too bad. Retaliation's pretty dope. Okay, and Telomon, yes, I support. When digivolving, you may play a purple tamer with a play cost of 3 or less from your trash without paying its memory. I support. We get stuff from our trash. If you haven't realized, purple likes to play from their trash. So, this is dope. Raihimon, sorry if I butchered that. Okay, you can digivolve on top of a tamer. If a card with hybrid is in its traits, you may play a purple tamer card from your trash without paying its memory. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, Orochimon. When you trash this card in your hand using one of your effects, draw a card. And then its inheritable is when you trash a card in your hand, you gain a memory. That's dope. I support that. Now, actually there's 2 cards I wanted to talk about with purple. It's the return of Nidhoggmon. The last time we had a Nidhoggmon card was in set 4. So the cool thing about this is when you trash this card in your hand using one of your effects, you gain a memory. Then when you digivolve, you may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower. So it's pretty cool. You can straight up kill your opponent's blocker or an annoying level 3 or 4 that you don't like. Yeah. Then we have Ancient Sphinxmon. When digivolving, you can delete one of your Digimon with 10 warriors or hybrid in its traits to delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less or equal to the deleted Digimon level. Okay, cool. Then on deletion, you can play a purple level 4 or lower card with hybrid and its traits from your hand without paying its memory. Okay. That's not too bad. Now, Cherubimon. Dope Digimon. I remember this Digimon. It was one of the evil bosses in the first movie. I like it. Just based on the art. And its effect isn't really that bad. When digivolving, you can play a purple tamer from your trash without paying its memory. So you can play that for free, which is dope. Then, for each tamer you have in play, delete one of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon. So if you have like 3 tamers in play, you get to kill potentially 3 blockers, 3 annoying level 3 Digimon. Yeah, it's dope. Then on deletion, for each tamer you have in play, you can play a level 3 Digimon from your trash without paying its memory. So this will be cool if you paired it with Anubismon from set 4. Well, essentially, like, you attack your opponent's security, they kill it for some reason. Then you play if you have let's say if you have 3 tamers, you get to play 3 level 3 Digimon. Then if you have Anubismon on the field, everything from your trash gains from your trash that comes to play gains rush. So you can swing with all 3 of those, which is dope. I support. Okay, page 3. We're going to the white Digimon. I know some people are saying that this Digimon is cool. Nemon. You may play 1 tamer card with an inherited effect from your hand without paying its memory cost. Can't really go wrong with that. All turns, once per turn, when one of your Digimon with a tamer card and its Digivolution card is deleted, you can play a tamer card from your trash without paying its memory cost. So essentially, if you swing with that Digimon that has a tamer on it, and it dies, you get to play that tamer again, which is not that bad. Not that bad at all. Okay. So now we got Bokomon. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with hybrid or 10 warriors and its traits, and 1 Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom. Then on your turn, when one of your tamers digivolves, gain 2 memory. That's dope. So that essentially, depending on which Digimon you have that digivolves on top of a tamer, you get to essentially do it for free. That's actually dope. I support a lot. Okay, then we have a couple Sistermons. So we got Sistermon Blanc Awakened. So on play, so for 5 memory, you can place a Sistermon Blanc from your hand or trash at the bottom of its source to recover 1. Amazing. Then on deletion, so when it dies, return 1 card with Jesmon, Hookmon, or Sistermon in its name other than Sistermon Blanc Awakened from your trash to your hand. So essentially, you can kind of get back your pieces for the Jesmon deck. That's actually pretty nice. Sistermon Noir Awakened on play, so for 6 memory, gosh, that's a lot. You may place Sistermon Seal from your hand or trash at the bottom of this Digivolutions card to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the play cost of 5 or less. That's not that bad. And then it has the same effect as the other Sistermon. Return 1 card with Jesmon, Hookmon, or Sistermon from your trash to your hand. And it can't be Seal Awakened. Okay, cool. Now, do they mean Seal or do they mean... I think they meant to say Noir. I think Seal is supposed to be Noir. I could be wrong though, but yeah. Oh goodness. And then shout out to Spencer, because this hooligan wants to make a 50 card Eosmon deck. Oh goodness. So for him, I'm gonna talk about this card. All your other Eosmon gets plus 1,000. Then on deletion, you can play a level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand without paying his memory. So essentially, if you have like a full board of Eosmons, I think they are 5,000, or they might be 5,000 or 6,000 power. So all of them, well, the level 5 specifically, all of them get +1. So they turn into I think like 6 or 7Ks, something like that. Then if it dies, you can play another Eosmon for free, which is that's gonna be so annoying. I'm not ready for that deck. Even though I'm probably gonna build it low-key, but yeah. Now, these 8 Digimon right here are supposed to be campaign rares. I don't know exactly how we're gonna get them. We might get like a little like promo pack for each booster box you get, in which I think you might get 1 or 2 of these cards. So yeah, I'm very excited for these cards. Like, just look at the art on these. Phoenixmon looks dope. I want to build a deck around this. Okay, so whenever you Digivolve, if you have a Tamer in play, it automatically gets security attack +1. Then, when it gets blocked, you get to trash the top card of your opponent's security. So either way, you're attacking the security stack somehow, which is pretty dope. Then there's also different kind of cards kind of surrounded around Phoenixmon, in which, like, if you attack a player, you can potentially get a memory. You can potentially draw a card when attacking a player, and it's fantastic, and I support. Okay, and then it's War Greymon, pretty dope. If you have a Tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13,000 power or more. So that pretty much kills a lot of level 7s, some level 6s, not all of them. Then when attacking, you delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 power or less. Yeah, it's okay, but there's definitely different ways to kind of reduce the cost of this card. And I support. Also love the art. Now this Metal Garurumon though, so when Digivolving, if you have a Tamer in play, you draw 2. Drawing more than 1 card is fantastic. And then on your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't be attacked. So the only way they can get rid of that Digimon is if somehow it dies in security, or if they try to like Gaia Force it or something. But besides that, yeah, nothing's touching this. And I can't wait to play this in my hopefully soon updated Megatherium deck. Speaking of that, if you haven't checked it out, you should definitely look on the channel. It is a very fun, very fast paced deck. Then we got Vikemon. This card's okay. It basically utilizes the thing that kind of makes it pop off a bit is if your opponent doesn't have any sources. But to be honest, if you're not playing Hexablaumon or a Zulongmon, then I don't pay attention to this card. Then Ophanimon, when Digivolving, if you have Tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets 5,000 power, minus 5,000 power for the turn, which is not that bad. You could potentially kill like a level 3 or or a blocker, depending on which blocker it is. Then when attacking one of your opponent's Digimon and all of your opponent's security cards gets minus 2,000 power. That's pretty dope. I support that. Let's see. Seraphimon, this card is cool because if you have a Tamer in play, when you Digivolve, you get to recover one. Yeah, recover one. Then if it dies somehow, you get to just recover one. So if you like swing it, so if you Digivolve and then it somehow dies, maybe in like security, or if you like kill it using a skill, you can straight up recover one, which I think is pretty cool. Hercules Kabutarimon, fantastic card because if you have a Tamer in play, which typically you do with green, you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon just straight up. Then when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives, you get a memory. And like I was mentioning, if you pair it up with that other Mega Kabutarimon from the starter deck, you can, with those skills, you get to take out one of their opponent's security cards and then gain a memory. That's fantastic. We got Rosemon. It has Digisorption, so instead of paying the 4 memory, you get to pay 2 if you suspend one of your own Digimon. Then when Digivolving, if you have a Tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of their next turn, which is a nice kind of stall strat, but it's still eh. Now, we got some Tamers over here. This Takuya Kambara. If you find this in security, or if you check this in security, you get to play it for free. And then on play once per turn, you may place 5 cards with hybrids and their traits from your trash under this Tamer in order to Digivolve it into an Emperor Greymon in your hand for its Digivolution cost, as if the Tamer is a level 5 red Digimon. That's dope. I like it. Then its inherited effect is this Digimon gets plus 2,000 power, and then while this Digimon has 10,000 power or more, it gains security attack plus 1. So if you Digivolve it into Emperor Greymon is Blitz, and then it gets 2,000 DP, and if I remember correctly, it was like 11 or 12,000. So it turns into a 13 or 14,000 DP monster with security attack plus 1. Oh, I like it. I support. Tommy Hemi. Security, you play it for free, then on play, trash 3 cards from the bottom of your opponent's Digivolution sources. Then when attacking, until the end of your opponent's next turn, one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution sources can't attack or block. Very But if you want to have Tamers on the field, then this will be a good card to play. Koji Minamoto. So in security, you play it for free. And then essentially you can turbo this into a Magna Garurumon once per turn, which is dope. Then its inheritable is when an effect adds a card to your hand, gain a memory, then this Digimon can't be blocked for the turn. That's pretty nice. Zoe Orimoto, play for free in security once per turn. You can search your security stack for a hybrid or 10 warriors. Then you get to add it to hand and recover 1. On your opponent's turn, all of your security Digimon gets plus 3,000 power. I like it. I support. JP Shibayama. Play for free in security. When this Tamer Digivolves into a green Digimon, reduce the memory cost of this Digimon by 1. Oh! I like it. Yep, I support. And you gain piercing? Oh, that's broken. Oh, green's about to be so annoying. Okay, sorry. There's so many green shenanigans. Oh, I support. Then we get Kota Domato. Start of your turn if you have two memory or less, you set it to 3. Okay. That's something typical you see from memory reset tamers. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add an X antibody. Okay, so you just search for X antibodies. Okay, that's cool. Also, a security effect is you get to play it for free, so that's not too bad. Kochi Kimura. On security, you play it for free. Then on play, you draw one and trash one. And then on deletion, you gain a memory. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, with some of these option cards, I probably won't talk too much about them. We have Flame Memory Boost, though. This one's pretty cool. One of your Digimon gets security +1 for the turn. Then it has delay, which means you essentially have to activate the effect on the next turn that you play it. Well, you don't have to, but you can't play it on the turn that you played it. So within the turn afterwards or sometime afterwards, you can use the delay effect to gain 2 memory, which is pretty nice to extend your plays and whatnot. And then I think on security, you just play it for free. Okay, that's pretty dope. Let's see. Fire Drake Strike. Choose one of your Digimon with hybrid in its traits. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the chosen Digimon's DP. Okay. Gigastorm, not good. Blue Hawaii Death. For the turn, one of your Digimon gets +3 and can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with no Digivolution sources. Ooh, wait! Let me put this in my Hexablaumont deck. Please. Oh, I need. Okay, Starlight Velocity. You can play a Tamer or a Digimon hybrid from your from one of your Digimon Digivolution sources. Okay, that's alright. Then Tidal Wave, Ultra Turbulence, Ooh, Electric Rush. One of your Digimon gets +3,000 for the turn. Then if you have 3 security cards, unsuspend one of your Digimon. So you can do I actually like that. And it's only 2? Oh yeah, I like that. What is it? Add to hand security. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Quilla something blast. When using this card from your hand, its memory cost is equal to the number of cards in your security stack. Okay. One of your opponent's Digimon gets -3,000 for the turn. Then one of your Rasenmons gets security attack +1. Okay, I see potential with that. Okay, Thunder Laser. Well, this is not that bad. You can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon if you have a hybrid or Tenor Warriors. Only for 1. So that's actually pretty good. So if you're playing like a green hybrid deck, just straight up, this card is essentially what's the security? Okay, so it's kind of like Needle Spray, but a little worse, just a little bit, because it doesn't have an additional security effect besides adding it to hand. So there's some potential. Dino Memory Boost. So main, suspend one of your opponent's Tamer or Digimon, then you play it in the battle area, then has delay, and then you get to gain 2 memory. Oh my goodness, the things that green can do with just having 2 memory is insane. So that's actually pretty busted, and you get to suspend it. Oh, that's actually pretty scary. That is very scary. Mugen, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and then it doesn't unsuspend. Okay. Metal Cannon. Pride Memory Boost. We play a black Digimon. Oh, you reveal the top 3. Play a black Digimon with play cost of 4 or less. I Like it's nice to have the memory boost to get 2 memory, but I don't really support. Brave Metal, don't really support. Call from the Darkness. Delete one of your Digimon, then return up to 2 purple Digimon cards from your trash to your hand. I actually like that. I like that a lot. There's a purple deck that actually I don't know when the video will come out, but there's a purple deck that that I intend to profile, and yeah, I kind of wish I had this card in that deck. So we got what? Hello? I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm not saying it. For each Digimon with hybrid in its traits and tamer you haven't played, delete one of your opponents level 5 or lower. Like, if it was a little cheaper, like maybe like 4, I'd support. But other than that, And then you activate the main effect. Okay. Dead or alive. Play 1 purple level 5 Digimon from your trash without paying its memory cost. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play a Digimon with Lucemon in its name without paying its memory instead. So, essentially if you have 10 cards in your trash, you can essentially either play the Lucemon that comes out in this set or the set 4 Lucemon to recover 1. I support. We got Evolution Ancient. If you have a Digimon with hybrid in its traits, you may use this option card without meeting its color requirement. So you can just play this. It doesn't matter the color requirement. That's dope. Your level 4 Digimon can Digivolve into one Digimon in your hand with matching colors and 10 warriors in its traits for its Digivolution cost, ignoring its level. What? So you can hold up. Okay, I gotta talk about this card after we see Susanumon. Okay, which I guess we'll see it really soon. But first, so these are the 2 secret rares from the set. Lucemon Chaos Mode. Last time we seen a Lucemon was in set 4, in which you can, if you have 10 cards in your trash, instead of playing hard playing it for 13, you have to play it for 5, and then you get to recover 1. And with this Lucemon here, you can Digivolve it. Okay, your Lucemon can Digivolve into this card from your hand for a memory cost of 7, which is a lot. But for every 10 cards in your trash, reduce the memory cost when playing this card from your hand by 3. So if you had just straight up 10, it turns to a 6 cost. If you have 20, it turns into a hold up, math. Oh wait. For 7, hold up. And then if you have 10, okay, so you can play for 4. So if you have 20, you can just straight up play this for 1 memory, or Digivolve for 1 memory. That's not that bad. Then on play, if you feel like a hooligan, on play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's tamers or level 6 or lower Digimon. Wow. Okay. Another Digimon that can straight up kill tamers. The last time we seen that was Omnimon's Wart Defeat in set 5, which is the current meta that is going on in the West right now. Pretty dope. Then, ladies, this is the card I'm hype about. Do you want to know why, ladies and gentlemen, those watching this? Susanumon. You can Digivolve this card in your hand, or this card from your hand, onto one of your tamers, as if the tamer is a level 6 Digimon, by placing 10 memory or 10 tamer cards and or cards with hybrid in the traits from your hand and or trash to the bottom of the deck. Then it has security attack +2. And then when you Digivolve, you just straight up delete an opponent's Digimon. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's a 15k. You're not dying to anything except maybe like OG Omnimon or like maybe a Gaia Force or something. But the crazy thing about that is if you pair it up with this Evolution Ancient, like you can straight up Digivolve this on top of a level 4. Like on any like hybrid level 4. Or I think it's a level 4. Yeah, level 4. Okay, it's not even a hybrid. Oh, wait, yes. Okay, level 4 and 10. Wait, what? Okay, so Okay, hold on. Let me read this one more time. Your level 4 Digimon can digivolve into one Digimon in your hand with matching colors and 10 warriors and its traits. Okay, so you have to make sure that it's a level 4 and it has 10 warriors and its trait. But still, you could play this for free to digivolve this on top of Susanomon, bro, and straight up kill an opponent's Digimon. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually insane. Actually insane. Okay, last page, the final page, which is essentially just all the alternate arts in this set. A lot of these look very cool. Emperor Greymon looks fantastic. This Goemon looks cute. Harrismon actually looks pretty dope. Which is the one that I want to look at? Oh yeah, Cherubimon, dope. Lotmon, cute. What else? And then the alternate art secret rares. Lucamon Chaos Mode looks fantastic. Oh, if I pull that card, oh, that's all I gotta say. Then Susanomon. This is that honestly, out of all the cards in here, this is the one I want because Susanomon looks so majestic and dope, and I need. Yes. So that is it for set 7 Next Adventure. Again, if you made it to the end of this video and you've seen pretty much everything, I really appreciate you kind of sticking it out. I know this video is kind of long, but I really appreciate you. Also, I know right now in Japan, this set is already out. So I'm very happy for Japanese players being able to play these cards. In the West and I think globally, we will be getting this. I want to say in. Okay, so we get set 6 in I believe November. So we probably won't get this until next year, I think, or it could be like a December, January thing. I know I said the dates multiple times, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So yes, be prepared for this. Be prepared for the hybrid mania known as set 7. But yes, thank you guys for watching this video. Really appreciate you. Sorry that the last podcast kind of messed up a bit. But yeah, I'm your boy Zay, the resident Digimon expert on TCG Cast channel, and I will catch you later. Peace.